Hey everyone, it's AJ here, bringing you another new video after a kind of little short spree after new videos. I'm working on, I do kind of have Mugged, the next couple chapters of Mugged ready to go. I'm just kind of waiting for input from Sparrow, and was also dealing with some real life issues, so I wasn't able to quite get around with it. And even this video I meant to react to much earlier, closer to when it was Autism Awareness Month, but life, new job, and all other kinds of stresses. But you know what? I'm here to react to another video, and yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to necessarily make this a thing, and I've already done 3 videos, but you know what? They're short, sweet, and ensures I get a video out almost every week, so I figured, why not? And before you ask, no, I'm not doing requests. However, I am doing like commissions over on Kofi, since I'm trying to save up money. If you're interested in me reacting a video, just head over to Kofi and check it out. If you pledge to me one single Kofi, I'll react to one single video of yours. And you can be like my friends Chaos and KC, who are actually Kofi donators. Yeah, KC actually donated to me, so thanks a bunch, KC, as well as ChrispyChirss for following me, along with my newest follower, Cailadelrose. I'll do some more official thank yous in my next, more edited video, but for now I'm just here to react to my friend RibonChan's Autism Awareness Day special video, Comfort Zone. It's actually funny because looking in the comments, I actually saw a comment by me back in the day, since apparently this was an Everfree Northwest entry, and well, I guess the timing with that is perfect since Everfree Northwest is this weekend, and I unfortunately couldn't go. But yeah, apparently I competed with back in the day and even left a comment. I think the comment says that I thought the story was good, but could have used a little more work and polishing. I offered it, but the offer never got back to me. I'm not sure if my criticism was maybe too harsh or not, but whatever the case is here, I'm here opening it. Will I have necessarily the same opinion about the story as I did before, or will I think it's even better? I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1. And also, this is a late DA, happy birthday to you, RibonChan, even though your birthday's not on the date it says on DA and you just did that, but whatever, happy DA birthday, and happy late Autism Awareness Month, everyone. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're starting off with Pinkie Pie bouncing. Okay, comfort zones. Oh, that's an adorable picture.
Pinkie Pie was
and we got Sparrow narrating. And let's see here, written by Miss Kofish Pony. Art by Kumiyuka, and read by Sparrow, RibonChan, and Scribbler. Alright. I mean, I saw Scribbler, not Scribbler, Sparrow reacting to this as well, and I haven't seen that yet since I wanted to go into this as blind as possible. Okay, let me just listen to the story a little bit.
Mrs. Cake needed the blueberries to make her special double blueberry surprise pie.
Sounds good.
Mrs. Cake's blueberry pies had twice the amount of regular blueberry pies, and the surprise kick in her pie was different for each pony.
I kind of noticed that Sparrow's narrating a bit different. Like, you know, in Honest Works, his voice is kind of a bit more, I don't know, maybe deeper or like. This one kind of has a more higher up, like he's talking like a noble or something like that. I'm like, maybe that's his different style with Slice of Life. I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just noticing it. And of course, Ribon is doing Pinkie, cause why not? Oh, she's got a good singing voice. Ironically, this was after I checked out a cover by her and Ashley H, believe it or not. But yeah, that girl can sing. Woo! Go Ribon, go Ribon!
Added a sweet giggle at the end of her song.
Yeah, that wasn't half bad, really. I mean, normally in Fix, when there are songs, I usually skim over it. I mean, sometimes I read it, but I never really see them too much. But, oh man, that was a good singing voice. Not sure if what the offer intended to be, but it was still pretty awesome. And of course, we got Pinkie Pie being Pinkie.
With a hop, skip, and a jump, she arrived at the quaint stand selling
quaint stand berries. Why did I find that funny?
The stand had all kinds of berries.
But yeah, I think I remember my comment being a bit mundane. I mean, so far nothing bad, just kind of meh, okay. But let's see how the story executes the story.
Blueberry coat and a fluffy bright green mane.
Fluffy, like midnight.
Pinkie gave the friendly salesmare 3 bits for 3 large pints.
Are we ever going to know what bits are, or how they work, or what their trade rate is?
And skipped away from the stand.
I know the biggin is for a reason.
She carried the large grocery bag in her teeth, but her skipping stopped.
Oh, and this must be our artistic character.
Painful moan. Pinkie turned her head towards the sound and saw a small
dramatic music. Must be getting somewhere good.
Of the market. She slowly walked towards the crowd to see what every pony was staring at.
That is reminding me a lot of Cow and Pride of the Apples next chapter. Yes, I'm working on that too. Busy year. Just hold on.
She saw
And I need a
Roseluck
few voice
and
actors.
the Earth Pony filly.
Roseluck, huh?
The filly had
Oh
a
yeah, I
dark
remember
rosy
that.
coat
I'm not
with
sure
a
why
pink and white
Roseluck was
striped
the
mane.
mother, but I guess
Her
it
eyes
is
were
what
like
it is.
green eyes,
I mean,
a
there's nothing
beautiful
wrong, just
color in
wonder
Pinky's
why.
opinion. The filly still didn't have her cutie mark yet, but that was normal for some pony her age. The cute little filly even had an adorable, small, light green bow on her neck and near
No, I
her
gotta say,
right
this art
ear.
did a great job depicting this.
The filly was
Although I
on the
forget,
ground,
was this the
rocking
original
back and
cover of
forth
the
with her
story
front
or
hooves
not?
covering her
I should
ears.
probably look that up.
Her eyes were wide and full of fear and pain. She was the source of the loud moans. Meanwhile, the cream-colored mare Roseluck was trying to comfort and calm down the filly. She held her forelegs in the air surrounding the filly, but she never wrapped them around the filly's shoulder. Roseluck positioned herself in a way that tried to hide the filly from the view of the crowd staring at them. She tried to not look at the circle of ponies surrounding them, but she focused on the poor filly on the ground. Roseluck looked flustered, nervous, and worried.
Oh yeah, this is the
She kept
original cover
whispering
from
to
the
the
original
filly.
story. But still.
Shh, Bohart, it's okay.
Ooh.
It's okay, sweetie.
And this is why I wanted Scribbler for Applejack and Pride of the Apple.
Roseluck's quiet pleads to the filly. She knew that the filly was her daughter. Her heart dropped. It began to break and ache inside of her chest.
Hey, every pony!
Roseluck lifted her eyes away from Bohart and saw Pinky standing on her hind legs in front of her. She couldn't see the pink pony's face, only her back and her forelegs spread out to her sides.
This isn't a show. Leave this filly alone and go back to your day.
There you go, Pinky.
Roseluck couldn't believe her own ears. This pony was
Not sure if I
standing
like the
up for her
moaning, but
daughter.
then again, it is more
She
of a
turned her
somber
gaze past
tone. I can
Pinky
understand
and
Ribon not
witnessed
wanting
the
the child to
crowd
actually
shine the
scream at the
same
top of her
shocked
head. And
expression.
yeah, it's not like it's necessarily like
Well,
kids don't
go on
necessarily moan
then.
like this. I guess with just Cal, I kind of imagine more
The ponies
screaming
in the
going,
crowd carefully walked away from Pinkie Pie
But this
and
is a
separated
good
into
distinction as
different
well. Maybe I'll just take
directions.
inspiration for when I get back to
Pinkie Pie
Pride.
gave the small filly one last curious look before leaving. When the crowd was gone, Pinkie Pie returned back on all fours and smiled at Roseluck and her filly. Sweet little Bohart was still rocking back and
Yeah,
forth on the
rocking.
ground,
Definitely,
still moaning in
definitely a
pain
trait
and holding
of
her front
autistic
hooves tightly
ASD
against
kids.
her ears. Roseluck was in awe of the poofy-haired pony in front of her. She never thought that the party pony of Ponyville would not only take notice of her and Bohart,
Well, of course
but
Pinky
also
would.
express serious frustration and disappointment towards other ponies.
Yeah, that was right.
There,
in fear.
sweetie.
Pinkie Pie whispered. She knelt down before Bohart and had a very soft smile on her face.
Your mom's all right. Everything's
Oh,
okay.
man.
She
Oh,
whispered
sorry,
once
just
more.
that line reading from Ribon really got me for some reason.
Pinkie Pie reached behind her back and pulled out a light blue chest. Roseluck looked all around the pink pony to see where the chest came from. She didn't pull it out from her grocery bag.
Where did it come from?
Don't question it.
Roseluck pondered to herself. Pinkie gently opened the chest and let out a beautiful lullaby-like
Ooh,
melody.
more Ribon singing.
Bohart's ears perked
I hope.
towards the sound, and her moans slowly became softer. The pink party pony closed her eyes, swayed her head to the music, and sang like a mother singing to her foal. A tone that Roseluck didn't expect out of the element of laughter.
Oh, I am loving this story's execution.
Stars and moons and air balloons, fluffy clouds to the horizon. I'll wrap you in rain.
Jeez, Ribon, why haven't you done more song covers on your channel? You're amazing.
Bohart's
So I wonder if this
moans
song is actually
disappeared
based on
into the
anything.
music. Her unsettled rocking body stopped rocking. She brought her head closer to Pinkie Pie and her musical chest. Roseluck was awestruck by not only Pinkie Pie's lovely
Well,
singing
technically
voice,
Ribon's, but yeah, it is a
but also
lovely
how
singing
she
voice.
was calming down
And yeah,
Bohart.
singing has been shown to calm down a lot of autistic kids. Like, you know what, this actually kind of reminds me of that scene from Tales of
Incredible.
Bossing Say, you know, where Iroh
Rose
thanks
thought to
that one
herself.
kid and that calmed him down. That's actually not too unrealistic, believe it or not.
smiles to cure the frowns, twirling and tumbling in laughter. Someday life will always be happily ever after.
Oh, I'm so sad I didn't get to this sooner, because now I can actually enjoy this music sometimes when I'm feeling down. But yeah, check the author's notes. Apparently this necessarily isn't based on anything, at least as far as I can tell. So this is clearly just Ribon singing the song and apparently finding music that's not too bad for the lyrics. And I gotta say, for it not being based on anything, she's doing one hell of a job.
Stars and moons and air balloons.
Sorry.
Fluffy clouds to the horizon. I'll wrap you in rainbows and rock you to
Okay, it sounded a little there like she was like, okay, is this seriously the word? I'm not sure if this, I can't sing it this way, but she did it anyways.
Pinky closed the
That was
chest
amazing.
quietly
Did it
and
anyways.
handed
It
to
was clearly
Darkhorse
just a
for
couple of
care.
words the author threw together, and yet
The little
Ribon was
filly
able to make it
immediately
sound like its
started
own thing
petting
with its
the
own
chest
music.
and
That's
stared at all
talent.
the small
Good,
wooden
bro.
carvings
Bravo.
on its top.
Go see this. Go see
Pinky
this without my
smiled
interference
sweetly and
afterwards. I don't
sincerely
care.
at her,
I don't care what comment
filling her
you're going to
heart
leave
so
me.
light,
Go
yet
give it to
warm at the
Ribon. She
same
deserves
time.
all the love and comment. She was just amazing.
Meanwhile, Rose was at a loss.
I'm at
for
a loss for
words.
words.
For once, during her years at Ponyville, she had found one pony
Huh.
who
Those
understood
rather long
without
pauses.
having her say
Oh,
a word.
yeah, I know it's a dramatic scene. I'm just kind of pointing it
Rose
out
felt like
since
she could
Sparrow's trying to
cry,
help me with
she
my
couldn't.
pacing in my own fanfic
If
readings.
she let every kind of gesture get that kind of reaction from her, she would be a weeping mess.
I'm almost a little, if I'm honest.
Do you guys want to have a
Ooh.
snack break with me at
Yeah,
Sugar
that came
Cube
out
Corner?
something a little loud, but otherwise not too
Pinkie
bad.
Pie asked with a grin on her face.
Okay, and wait, is that the end? Okay, I guess that, or I thought there was.
Rose
I
witnessed
know it's a short
Pinkie
story, but I
devour
thought there was at
thick,
least a little
oozing
more to
white
it.
piece of blueberry pie across from her in the booth. She was thankful for Pinkie Pie inviting them to Sugar Cube Corner for a bite to eat.
Sorry, this
At
stumbling all
first,
over the place
Rose
today.
thought that the corner would be busy just like the marketplace. However, the shop at the moment was dealing with their usual small group of Friday customers. These customers are calm, collective types that like to come to Sugar Cube for some good coffee and a quiet place to read. Rose looked over to her daughter and saw her coloring in her color book in
Oh, that's
peace.
just adorable.
She smiled blissfully at her.
Huh, you
She
know, this is
loved
actually
how
how
Bo
you write
was still
autistic
clinging
moms.
to that
I'm
cute
sorry, I'm just
little
bringing it up
music
since
box
a
while
little while I've
doodling.
been looking into moms who are,
loved
you know,
how calm
autism
and
speaks
happy her
moms who
little
believe their
sweetie was.
child are a
She
burden
truly
onto
was a
them
beautiful
or
and
whatnot, but I
wonderful
kind of like more
daughter.
this interpretation. Still
Then,
definitely
Rose
stress,
turned
but
her
definitely
gaze
not
back
more
on the special
paranoid
pie
or
that her
fear.
new
Just
friend ordered
the
for
stress,
her.
not know what to do,
After
confused.
seeing
I like
Pinkie
it.
swallow her slice whole, she suddenly lost her
Mm.
appetite. She hoped that she would be able to regain it soon.
Little-
When the Rosie Mare turned her attention back at
Rosie
the
Mare?
pony,
Really?
she was reminded of all the questions swirling in her mind. She didn't know where to start and what to
Yeah,
say,
what do you say after something like that?
and yet, she needed to get it off her
Oh.
chest soon.
Miss Pie?
Said Pinkie,
Huh.
with her mouth full of blueberries and pie crust.
May I ask you something?
Pinkie Pie swallowed with a big gulp, then gleamed a smile at her new friend.
Oh,
Sure
Ugh.
thing. Oh, you
Huh.
can call me
sounds like
Pinky,
Ribon
by
needs to
the
work on the
way.
background nose. I definitely noticed the
okay.
At least for me, I definitely noticed the difference
Pinky?
between them. Like, there was definitely
Rose
some
cleared her
static on
throat
back of
before
Ribon's
continuing
mic.
with her question.
I don't know what her situation is, but it's definitely noticeable. Just point that out.
How come you stood
At
up
least next
for
to
Bo?
Scribbler and hers.
That's easy. That crowd was making her sad. The only way to make her smile again was to make them go
Oh,
away.
I so wish I had the courage to do that if I was ever in
Rose
her
chuckled.
situation.
Well, you certainly did a good job of doing that.
Pinkie giggled.
Thanks.
Rose smiled warmly at Pinkie before asking another question.
How did you know how to calm down, Bo?
Well, listening to music can always be very
Again,
calming,
help me.
especially for ponies with autism.
Oh, I forgot that Pinkie actually
Rose's
knows what
eyes
autism is
widened.
in this story's
She
verse.
leaned closer to Pinkie and quickly asked,
How did you know that Bo has autism?
Good question.
Because I have autism.
Oh yeah, the popular
She
headcanon.
joyfully
Actually, I think it was
exclaimed.
more ADHD, but yeah, now I think
Rose
about it,
couldn't
I can see
comprehend
Pinky
what
as
she had
autistic
just
too.
heard.
It
Pinkie
fits.
Pie, the most energetic, sociable
Yeah.
pony and
Well, actually, I
pony.
kind of have more of a cross
The hero
of
that helped save Equestria
ADHD
time
and
after
autism,
time
so maybe that's his more like
has
Pinky, but
autism?
yeah, it's still fitting now that I really kind
She
of think about
continued
it.
to
And
explain.
maybe we'll get back into that kind of
To be
analysis
more
one day.
precise, I have Asperger's.
Yep. Different classes.
Rose uttered in disbelief.
You
She
do?
does.
Sure I do. For as long as I can
Maybe I'll
remember.
get into my OC's backstory one
no
day.
offense, but you don't act like some pony with Asperger's.
Maybe not on the outside, but if you look closely...
Oh, yeah.
Pinky pulled out a large magnifying glass from behind
Oh,
her
Pinky.
back and brought it close against Rose's nose.
You might just see the signs.
Rose was grateful that she put the magnifying glass away once she made her point. Rose felt like her personal space was being invaded, just a little.
And the music stopped.
Then the Rosy Mare noticed
Sometimes you
that
can have
Pinky's
more
hyper
effects with
smile
more
was
music than
gently
you can with
softening,
it.
and her face was becoming more reflective. The party pony's eyes were focused warmly on Bowheart. The dark rosy filly was still fixated on her coloring book and spreading color within its pages. Pinkie Pie returned her attention back on Roseluck and explained.
I wasn't always like this.
Oh?
Long ago, I was just like Bo. Sure, I was able to talk and everything, but I too was always in a world of my
Oh.
own. I didn't have any friends. I wasn't interested in having friends. All that I wanted to do was get lost in the rock fields and avoid socializing altogether.
Yeah, well, isn't that all too common with
Luckily, I
autism and
had
Asperger?
3 amazing sisters who always wanted to play with me. Sisters who always wanted to have
But this
fun
was
with me.
before after Mod Pie.
Especially
Okay,
Maud.
after Mod Pie.
They made sure that I didn't get
Oh,
lost in
also a
my own
possible
world.
Asperger character, but that's not here or there.
However, I needed more than my sisters to get out of my autistic habits.
No? Autistic habits, huh?
One day, a big, bright, beautiful rainbow appeared out
The
of
backstory.
nowhere, right in the middle of the field. When I saw it, I couldn't help but
Aw.
smile. That rainbow was better than being lost in my imagination.
Oh.
It reminded me
something
of
I
those
realized. I'll
happy
probably explain
parties
better
and
after this is all
stories
over.
that my sister Maud used to read to me about. All that I wanted to do was make ponies I loved happy. Just like I was when I saw that rainbow.
Mhm.
So, I decided to throw a party for my parents and my
Well,
sisters.
except for Mod, wherever he was.
And it made them so happy. Seeing their smiles made me hungry for more smiles. But to get more smiles, I had to get to know other
Oh,
ponies.
interesting cause and correlation.
I had to invite ponies from my school in
excuse
order
me,
to
sorry.
have a party. It was hard at first, but once I got one filly to say yes, inviting the other ponies didn't seem so bad. That party led one party, then one party became 2
Yeah.
parties, and 2 parties became 3 parties. Before I knew it, I was throwing a party every week. It was so awesome! Yet it was really stressful too. With the loud music, the ponies bumping into me all the time, and the swirling colors everywhere. But each party helped me build my tolerance to things that used to drive me crazy. What helped me build my tolerance and my social skills even more were my friends. Rainbow Dash,
Oh.
Fluttershy,
I got a lot of
Applejack,
thoughts to share about this.
Rarity,
Share
and of course
about the story. I'm
Twilight.
just saying it for the end, so mind if I don't
Always
talk a
so
lot more.
patient with me. They're not afraid to be honest with
Hmm.
me. They're not afraid
I'm
to
just all
teach
nodding,
me
letting this
whenever
all kind
I
of
do
sink in.
something wrong.
I think the story might actually have some kind
But
of effect on
most
me.
of all, they see me, not my autism.
Yeah.
Because they only see me, they present situations or bring me into other activities that take me out of my comfort zones. And when I get out of comfort zones,
And hence the title
I
of the
get better.
video.
But in order to get out of my comfort zones, I had to personally take the first step.
She reached out to Rose's hoof and sweetly continued with,
I guess what I'm trying to say is, The first step
background rose is
starts
really
with
noticeable.
Bohart.
Yeah, sorry, Ribon. I'm not sure
And
what
you.
you're doing. Like, are you not using noise
You're doing
removal,
the
or
right
like again, it's just kind of a
things.
situational
Taking
issue?
Bo out to
It's just really
places like
noticeable, at least with the
market
headphones
is
I'm
good
using.
for her. I know that it's hard to do. Believe me.
But yeah, still a
But
powerful and emotional
you need
reading.
to know that
Like,
it's worth
I
it.
thought this was just an okay
Please.
story.
Continue to have fun with her and visit new places with her. Please encourage her to get out of her comfort zones and accept change.
Parents, take this advice.
Just like me, Bo will always have autism.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that she can't be a part of the world and become the best she can be. So please, don't give up hope.
Rose could feel all of the emotions rushing at her all at once. Joy,
Oh.
hope, sadness, pain, comfort, and love. She never thought that she could find a pony that could make her feel this way. For so long, she felt like her and Bo were all alone. No pony cared. No pony could help them. She felt like she was alone. But now, she has a friend who sees them for who they truly are. She has a friend who has felt all of the things she has, and more. She has a friend who believes her. She has a friend who believes in Bo. And best of all, Bo has a friend too. Rose couldn't hold it in.
Oh,
She
this is
let
one
herself
feel
cry.
story.
She cried tears
Oh.
of great happiness and of great relief. She cried into Pinky's hood.
Oh, wow.
And she didn't
Wow.
care if the other
This was obviously a
ponies
long
saw
time
her.
coming, but oh, wow.
Pinkie Pie smiled at Rose. She stepped out of the booth to give both Rose and Bohart a great
Ooh,
big hug.
Oh,
Rose sobbed
scribbler.
even more once she grabbed hold of Pinky's foreleg. Bohart continued her creative activity on the table without looking at the ponies that were hugging her.
Thank you, Pinkie Pie.
Good acting. I mean, it still kind of feels like acting, but still good acting, if that makes sense. I mean, it's not bad. And, oh, okay, I guess that's the end of the story. And, oh, wow, do I have a lot of thoughts around it. I mean, wow. I did not, wow. I mean, I'm not really sure why this story was just kind of okay with me. I mean, I'll check the, offers notes, like, and, oh, that's a nice pony Sona. Oh, what do you know? She has a pony Sona. Wasn't sure if she did or not. Let me check out more of her works after this or see whatnot. But yeah, it was definitely a good story, and reading it. Okay. Oh, the pony sonas. We have pony sonas everywhere, people. This means we're also going to get okay. Oh, okay. We have the OCs, not the the ponies, not the pony sonas. Okay. That sounds fine. So what are you going to do for? Okay. Oh, you just use Sparrow's OC for him, but you don't use Scribbler's for that. Alrighty. Alright, let's see here. And of course, and we just use a Pinkie Pie vector instead of a RibonChan vector. But, you know, okay, Pinkie's cute, that's fine. Alrighty, and let's see here, that's all fine and dandy. And, oh, some final words. Autism doesn't come with a manual. It comes with a parent that never gives up. Strong final words. And woo, is this story something? You know, I'm going to check back into, oh, wait, what's this? Oh,
That
okay.
was
That's,
Comfort
okay, I guess there's a
Zones.
bit more.
Written by the wonderful Miss
And
Koifish
the
Pony,
background noise
with
is
performances
still
by Scribbler,
very noticeable.
myself,
I'm sorry, it's just
and
kind
my
of a detail.
friend,
You want
Sparrow
to...
9462.
She got it wrong.
Since April is
Alright,
Autism
I guess she's gonna speak.
Awareness, I thought that this would be the perfect time to release
Yeah, and I
this
feel
fan
so bad I
fiction.
didn't have something official for this
I hope
month.
you all enjoyed this story as much as I did.
Yeah, I definitely did.
I've been wanting to do a reading of this for
Yeah,
a long
2015
time.
apparently, from the
It has a
comment
personal
section.
ring to me because
But hey, better late than never.
both my sister and I were diagnosed with autism
both.
at an early
Huh.
age.
Yeah, I kind of knew that from the chicken
I
of
have
the
high-functioning
rooster, but to
autism,
hear it out loud is quite
And my
something
younger
else.
sister is low functioning.
Low and high functions.
She can't communicate.
Yeah, I remember her talking to me
verbally.
about this. I'll explain more details later,
She
but
makes a lot of
yeah, I'll
noises
just listen,
in which
and
my
you better
family
hear
and
this.
I
Go check
had
out
to
the video.
learn over many years what each one meant.
Oh, Lullaby for a Princess. That's the music.
As for me, it was
And I really am loving her
and
Oblivion
still
Fall
is a learning
vectors.
process.
There's
Because
still
there are
something
plenty of
kind of where I
times
think
where
the
I will
colors
come
clash,
into a
but yeah,
situation
the Oblivion Fall
socially
vectors
that
really
I haven't
work
dealt
well.
with before, and that I
Ooh.
still need assistance.
And she's
to
really
get
good at
past.
picking music moments.
When I was very small, I didn't like having people too close to me.
Yeah, same. Well, I was
parents
kind of
took me out
different. I did kind of like
constantly to get me
interaction,
used
but
to being around
yeah, I
other
was
kids.
kind of more the.
And eventually,
well,
over
more explain
time,
later.
with my parents' help and my teachers, I've slowly gotten better at it. However, even to this day, I'm still uncomfortable being around a large crowd of people by myself. This is a lifelong challenge that I must continue to go through. There is no cure for autism. I feel my setbacks are nothing compared to what my sister goes through. I would like to speak for people in general who have autism, especially for those who can't speak for themselves.
Yeah, I have lots.
I came across this story
gonna bite
about
that
3
later.
years ago on FibFiction, after a very stressful time period in my life.
Oh, okay, this part.
My family had to make a very tough decision.
Yeah, I remember her
having to
mentioning
do
something
with my
about something
sister.
real life that apparently affected her
We had
fix
to
and
put her
whatnot
into a
coming up.
residence for disabled
I guess this is the
adults.
story.
It was almost
And yeah,
impossible.
apparently
to
she
be
wrote
with
that
my
into the
sister.
blank link of the rooster.
Unfortunately, her autism got the best of her, and we could no longer keep her safe, no matter what we did. When I first read this story, it really touched me in a way that no story in this community has before.
I kind of feel bad it didn't quite touch
I think
me
I
as
got in
much.
contact with Miss Koifish Pony not long after I read her story, and she had told me that she also has autism, and she had written it from her own experiences. It's really comforting to know that there are a few people out there who do know what it's like to have someone with that disability and or having
you
it
need both.
themselves.
Honestly, I think Ribon's a better autistic pony
However,
than I ever
there are
been.
still quite a lot of people that don't know. I would like
Well, I
people
wouldn't
to
say
be
that
aware
if you
not
realize
only
that
this
people
month,
still use
but
autism as
every
an
day,
insult.
that there are a growing number of people with autism out there. You can't tell by looking at a person if they have autism. Autism isn't something that is visibly seen. It's not a crippling disease or something that you can catch from somebody. It's a learning disability that people are born with. Don't be quick to assume that someone with autism is crazy or
Okay,
unhinged.
that's solid sound advice I could agree with.
Every person
Again, I'll
with
get more
autism
political
is
later.
different. Not all of them are the same. Just because someone asks you a random question out of the blue, acts strange, makes strange noises, seems overly excited, or acts younger than they appear, doesn't mean they're crazy. They may be autistic. It is important for people to realize that autism is a real and growing problem that should have a lot more awareness and attention than what it's been getting. I'm hoping
I
by
can both
writing
agree
this
and
that I am
disagree,
reaching
but
out to as many people
that's
as I
something
can.
I'll get into in a bit.
So maybe one day we can make a difference together. Thank you all for listening.
Yeah,
I'm
whatever I'm going to say
RibonChan,
next, I will
and I'll
say
see you
I
guys
absolutely love this video and love this reading. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Do what she says. Go subscribe to her channel. Check her out on all the stuff. Give her likes and love. And if you were going to give any positive comments to me, go and give it to her instead. Bravo, bravo. Like I said, just overall, bravo. This was... Woo! This was... oh, I feel bad for putting this off so long. I mean, wow. Just... oh, wow. And, okay, yeah, there's a couple seconds left, but it looks like to be the end of the video. And this would probably just been where she put all her stuff. But, okay, yeah, that was Comfort Zones, read by Sparrow and with RibonChan and Scribbler. And, yeah, I really, really liked it. Although I still kind of hold to my original comment. Here, let me go to the story and see if I can look it up. Oh, apparently Mystic Mind even gave comments. I forgot. Is he a decent critic or not? Or whatever it is. Let's see here. What was my comment? Scrubs. Here we go. My original comment to the story back in 2015. I whistle. Well, it's a great idea, with a lot of problems. The good news is I can relate to them because it's mostly grammar problems, but you got some issues with the flow and pacing as well. Yeah, maybe it was because I was a bit more of a speed reader and the story was kind of short, but I don't know. I guess personally, the story works a lot better when it's adapted to reading. I don't know. Could just be me and having me skimmed over the songs. Anyway, I also add, I'll try to and then offer her the full pre-read if you would get Google Docs. Okay, that sounded like I should... okay, I'm not reading the rest of the comments. If you really want to know, you can look, but... okay, I guess it kind of did make it come off like I was trying to be forceful and helpful and... The joys of having autism. Sometimes not realizing, well, apparently, like I said, it's different for every kind of people in every kind of situations. Like, Rebon, like, says, hers and apparently, let's see here, who was it? And, let's see here, and the author apparently had more problem with interactions. I tend to have more of a problem with my brain thinking ahead of me, where I sometimes speak out loud, and that's often led to a variety of situational problems I'm still working, but not really working on. And you know what? I'm not really sure I can cover all my thoughts like I really want to in this story. I'll try at least a little bit in the end, but you know, I think this is gonna need a full underappreciation review. Like, I don't think I can give justice to what I want to say and how to say it in just one video. I think I'm gonna hold off more thoughts until I can get around to a full underappreciation review. But in the meantime, let's see here. I thought I saw. Oh, hang on. Here's RibonChan's comment from the story, if anyone's interested. The way you handled the subject of autism was fantastic, Miss Coy. Okay, Miss Coy, that was the name. This deeply touched me, having a severely autistic sister and being a person with Asperger's myself. This legitimately made me cry while I was reading. Of all the fanfictions in this fandom, I haven't really seen any stories talk about this topic. Well, there's Prior to the Apples, but yeah, not a lot. Thank you so much for making this story. I'm definitely going to make a reading of this story in the future. And it only took her 4 years to do it, so not bad. Not bad. But, okay, yeah. That's pretty much all I thought. I could probably ramble on my own thoughts about autism, what I think it means, what I think we should do about it, this sort of, maybe even probably get into a little bit of Autism Speaks and what I think of them for a bit. But, like I said, I don't want to spend too much more time here. I got stuff to do and other videos and real life stuff to work on. So I'm going to say more of my real big heavy thoughts for when I eventually do an underappreciation review of this story. But for the most part, yeah, overall, I really did like it. Maybe I'll read the story again, but maybe it was just an issue of me personally, and like I said, maybe it was just me at the time, maybe I'm different. I'll actually try reading the story on my own, but for the most part, the execution of this was just lovely. It even made me feel a little at times, and actually made me reflect on a few things that I'm going on through right now myself. Like, long story short, well, let's just say, okay, how do I best put this without being, to get me in trouble later? Let's say, I've been pressured to try and, rewire my brain and work on my autistic problems and whatnot, and I kind of been reluctant. I mean, I still personally don't think I really, well, it's complicated, just, someone trying to force me to change, but yet I'm happy with who I am. But at the same time, I do admit I have flaws and issues that I wish I could or knew how to work on. And yeah, I guess in a weird way, this story and reading kind of touched me and brought in some light. I just feel bad I didn't get to this sooner. But, well, I guess that's one of my problems, procrastination too as well. But yeah, good reading. Great job, everyone. I especially love it. Be sure to check out, keep an eye on this channel in the future for an underappreciation, more in-depth review of the story. And if you're interested in having me react to your own videos, well, check out my Kofi. I officially decided that as of now, one of my Kofi rewards, if you want to pledge a single Kofi, that's $3, is that I'll react to any video of your choosing. Or if you prefer instead, I could also offer some proofreading, some maybe even writing itself. If you want to throw in a little more money, I could even probably edit something for you. But just be sure to check that out. I'm definitely trying to save up for money and stuff. Possibly go to cons, maybe even meet RibonChan if I can at BronyCon this year. I know really dead close to the wire, but that real life stuff is still making it a maybe if I can go. So every possible donation you want to come my way will help me get one step closer to making that more a reality. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time, and take care.